What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. It's your boy Getting the Game. Before I start, I want to give a big shout out to my subscribers, all my supporters out there. I appreciate you guys so much. Today in this video, I'm gonna be giving you some tips on your traffic stops when conducting a when conducting a checkpoint. The first thing is, just know when you're conducting a checkpoint, you could pull over any vehicle you want. You don't need reasonable suspicion or probable cause. All you do is I usually like to do is get in front of the car, open my menu, I pull out my pullover sign, and I use R2. On PlayStation. On Xbox it's going to be RT.
Hey! Pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you.
As you can see, I already have one vehicle pulled over. So this lady's gonna pull over. Again, I get in front of this vehicle.
Hey! Pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you.
Again, I could pull over for any reason, so this guy's gonna pull over somewhere. Another tip of advice: make sure you leave the lane open, because sometimes if it's this guy, the red car that I stopped here, he's gonna find a parking spot around the corner. So trying to leave all this open. If his car's parked there, of course you can't move them, but I always park my car on that side of the street. Okay, so I want to interview this individual first. And when I run his plate, now we'll run his plate, and he has invalid insurance, expired ID, and no gun permit. So I'm already looking at two violations. And his car will be towed, being that there is invalid insurance. Always make sure the plate matches what you have in the records. So there you go. And now you can
License and registration.
you can always ask for the ID
Yes, officer. There you go.
to confirm his credentials. And it's showing that his license is expired, and his insurance, he showed me an insurance card that is expired, which is invalid. So we could tow his vehicle, and I always double check, give it back to him. Now always remember your indicators on your traffic stops. The person has red eyes, and that constitutes a search. But we're gonna let's just I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna issue him his tickets, and I'm gonna stack them for not the expired plate. I'm sorry. It's going to be for expired ID and no insurance. And I'm just going to double check on that. There you go. All right, so we're going to stack those together.
Multiple violations. You will be charged for all of them.
Okay. I may have made one mistake, but the others are so small. Do they even count?
All right, now we're going to order them out the
and
vehicle.
move to the sidewalk, please.
So just know, again, when you're doing these traffic stops, when you're doing these checkpoints, you can stop any car you want, and you can order them out the vehicle to conduct your DUI test. Now, just know this: when you conduct your DUI test on a regular basis, I believe you only get 5 points for conducting the DUI test, maybe 10. But when you do it on a checkpoint, you get 15 points. So always make sure you do these.
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
And see, negative results for the drugs, but I got 15
I'm just
points.
taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
And I think on a normal basis it is 5. I could be wrong, but this is the benefit of doing a checkpoint call out. Now, This individual was negative for drugs and alcohol, but he has red eyes. I got an indicator that his eyes were red, so I can search him, and I'm gonna double check on. I'm gonna go to actions. If you don't know when to search your frisk, go to actions, evidence, and now go down to your indicators, and the red eyes that constitute a search, so I can do that now.
Put your hands up slowly, please. I'm going to search you.
And voila, we found a nice amount of marijuana on him. So the legal amount is you can individuals can have up to 1 ounce of marijuana. Anything over 1 ounce is illegal and it constitutes an arrest. So now I'm going to put him in handcuffs for the narcotics, and this one is going to be possessing excessive cannabis.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you're carrying too much cannabis on.
Dispatch
Oh,
here. We
please
have an
don't do
emergency.
that.
Any available officers, please respond.
I'm currently busy with another issue.
Okay, so now oh, we got a fleeing suspect. Let's see if we get him. Oh, he went the other way. Okay, I don't know what that's for. Wallet theft.
Assistance required.
I'm currently
Is an
busy with
officer
another
available?
issue.
So we disable our callouts. So now we can search his vehicle. And we find anything else, we can charge him for that. Now you can't charge for, if you already have charged him for the excessive marijuana. Even though if we find out, I don't believe we could charge it twice. We can charge it once.
Emergency. Urgent response required.
So we're hoping
Officer available?
to find a gun.
I'm taking care of another issue.
Pretty much
the
at this
moment.
point, so we get the extra points for that. And we found the illegal item. Let's see what it is. I'm sure it's going to be the gun. It didn't say. It was probably more. There's probably more drugs. Let me just see something. Let's see if I go back. Let's see if it's still there. Alright, so it didn't indicate what it was. We got plus 10 points, but it didn't say, so I'm just going to err on the side of caution and not charge for the gun until I get an indicator that it was. So it's more marijuana. It's more marijuana, and I can't, I'm not going to charge for, I can't charge for excessive marijuana because I already charged for it. So, another tip. Lately, we've been having trouble with the backup unit responding, right? So, my point of advice, if you're gonna call for a backup unit, I will escort the individual to the other side of the street. So now that backup unit will come on this side of the street, and he will not interfere with your checkpoint. And what I mean by that, sometimes he gets stuck right in here. He may get stuck down there near the light, and it's going to interfere with your checkpoint. So you don't want that. So my point of advice is to escort him across the street. Another thing is, when you call for now say this was just a regular motor vehicle stop, and you got the suspect in cuffs, and you're gonna call for a transport, always make sure you escort the arrestee. Just use that, and even if you're not going to escort him, just move him, because you will get extra SP points. So here's what I mean. So we're gonna do escort
Please
arrestee,
stay calm so we can go to the patrol car.
and we got plus 15 points for that. Now I think I have extra room in my car. However, I could call for a transport as well. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to call for the transport right here. Again, we don't want the backup to interfere with our checkpoint. If they got stuck on this side of the road, that's fine.
Backup requested to take a suspect into custody. I repeat, backup requested.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
And there we go. And now you can see our backup is coming on this side of the street opposed to the other side.
I'll be arriving at your location soon.
And now we'll call for our tow. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with our tow trucks and controlling our direction of where our tow trucks come from. However, when you call a tow, just try to be mindful that there are no other cars here, no other jam ups. Again, you want to try to do your best to keep this checkpoint, especially this area, open so no cars get stuck, because it has happened. So we can call for a tow
I
now.
have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
And that individual is just jaywalking.
In a couple of minutes.
So again, as I mentioned, when you have cars poured over, you can stop them for any you don't need any reasonable suspicions or probable cause. You can simply stop them. And so in this case, I didn't run this lady's plate, and she looks like she may actually be DUI. She has tinted windows. Yeah, she may be under the influence of alcohol. Another tip on your traffic stops: if you see somebody nodding back and forth, most of the time they're going to be under influence of alcohol. Alright, so I have not run her plate. I can get her out the window, but the first thing I always like to ask for, I'm just going to tell her, hey, listen, I stopped you because you're on a traffic stop. That's it. I could also use now that I know she has tinted windows, I could let her know, like, hey, listen, I stopped you for tinted windows. So you could use either one. I'm just going to tell her we're being stopped because of the traffic stop.
Please comply with my instructions and cooperate for a routine inspection.
What can I do to cooperate, officer?
So she has dilated pupils, showing her, indicating her impairment, either drugs and alcohol, most likely alcohol.
Let
Now,
me see your driver's license.
I like
and if
to get the
available,
ID.
This vehicle's insurance, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
okay, her window's halfway rolled down. I almost as she's hiding something. So now, pick up 6XZ424. Let's do a background. We're just looking for Melissa Robert. Everything looks good. She just doesn't have a gun permit. You know, she's been convicted DUI before and some other crazy stuff. Carrying an unlicensed firearm. So she may have a gun on her. She's been convicted for that before as well. But other than that, everything is, in regards to moving violations, everything is fine. But she is going to get a ticket for the tents. So let's get her out the vehicle.
Slowly step out of the car and move to the sidewalk, please.
And if you want to do a double check, sometimes I do it.
We have a situation that needs to be taken care of.
I'm
Is anyone
currently busy
available?
with another issue.
We can do a double take on the plate. And yep, it shows her. Everything matches perfect. So now, let's conduct our test.
I just need to collect a sample to see if
And
you're under
really,
the
this is
influence
the-
of any illegal
The
substances.
whole purpose of the checkpoint system is to look for people who are intoxicated or impaired, whether it's drugs or alcohol. That's why it's giving us the right of way to pull any car over and check them as long as they come through that checkpoint. So she tested positive for drugs, and
Let's just
I
check
think
if
she's
you're
going
under the
to.
influence of alcohol.
I think she's going to test positive for alcohol as well. Yup, so we got 2 charges now, drugs and alcohol, plus the tinted windows. So we could put her under arrest. I like cuffing, then searching. You could do it either way you want. So that's going to be for drugs, that's going to be for alcohol, and tinted windows. And I believe most of the time we are going to find that gun. I believe we're going to get her for the gun as well. Let's see. Issue a violation for tents. Bam. And we're going to stack
I have
everything.
to arrest you.
I know I'm not flawless, but are all of those really reasons to arrest me?
So now let's search her.
I need to do a search on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal.
And let's hope we can find that gun, because she doesn't have gun permit. And wasn't on her, but let's search her car. And there we go. We found the gun. I'm sure it's going to be the gun. Or it could be a switchblade. Oh, it's not showing what it was. So it's not helping me out here, even though I found something. I found something else. Unfortunately, it's not showing what it is. So I'm not. Oh, there we go. So there it is. We found marijuana and we found a handgun. We found the gun. All right. Now we found 1 ounce of marijuana in the on the back seat, the rear passenger side. So I wasn't sure it was in the front seat because it didn't let me know. Again, we got +10 for something else. It's not showing me. Come on, it's not showing me what it was. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's excessive cannabis, but I didn't get the indicator, so I'm just gonna be careful. But we got what we really wanted was a gun. Unfortunately, that indicator is not working, so that's at least we know we got the gun. Again, just go off what you know. If you don't know something and you're in doubt, you know, just leave it alone. I'm gonna stack the gun.
You're under arrest for all the crimes you've done.
Here we
Are
go.
you sure that those are all offenses? Doesn't everybody do them?
And that person's jaywalking. We can stop her.
Please, officer?
Oh, there you go again. So say if you was gonna call for a transport, right?
Hey, officer. I need your help.
Just make sure you move them. So make sure you just do, hey, I'm gonna call for a transport. Make sure you get your extra points. That's hit the escort
I'm
arrestee.
escorting you to the
Excuse me,
police
officer.
car.
Even if you move them to the side, you're still gonna get those 15 points. And now we are gonna move her
I'm
to the
going
other
to
side of
escort
the
you
street.
to the patrol car now.
Hey, officer. Can you please help me out?
Oh, almost got hit. So that's pretty much the tips I wanted to share with you guys. Again, keeping your checkpoint or your traffic stop detail clear. Calling for your transport on the opposite side of the street. Just know you get extra points for the DUI test.
I need backup to take a suspect into
Just
custody.
know
Understood. The
you
closest
can
available unit will be dispatched
stop
to your
any
location.
car you want. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So just keep all those things in mind when you're conducting your traffic stops and doing your checkpoints.
Dispatch here. We have an emergency. Any available officers, please respond.
Hey, partner. I'll take care of the suspect. Don't resist and get into the police van.
So that's going to be the conclusion of tips for your traffic stops
This is
and
Patrol 4561.
checkpoints.
Taking care of the accident.
I will be making more videos. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope those tips help you with your gameplay, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Take care. God bless everyone.